Hey YouTube, how's it going? Selena here, and this is going to be my 39 and 40 week update. Today I am 40 weeks and 3 days, and today is October 1st, so I figured I would go on ahead and do this update. This will be my very last pregnancy update, so I figured I would go on ahead and do it instead of waiting until the end of this week, and hopefully I can get all of these videos posted online before next week. And if the camera seems like it's at a odd angle, it's because my camera stand lost a leg, and so I had to make do with nothing. So I'm hoping that I find this soon because I'm scared my mom threw it in the trash, but we'll see. So yeah, going ahead and get into the update. So yeah, this will be my last update, but it won't be my last pregnancy video because I did say that I was going to do a traveling while pregnant video. I just haven't done it yet because why haven't I done it? Oh, because I want to have research and stuff like that, research information and things like that I can give you guys, and also to my own experience. So that's why I'm waiting. I've got to do that research before I actually post the video. So the last few weeks have been, I guess, a little more difficult for me, but at the same time they've been easier. I don't know why, but my animals are going crazy. My dog is acting ridiculous, and so is my guinea pig, and I honestly have no idea. Maybe they can both tell that a baby's going to be here soon, and that's why they're acting crazy, but who knows. I'm just at that point where I'm a little, where my dog can do just the simplest thing and it'll just irritate the mess out of me. So she's always tied up or put up somewhere. She's always getting into something she's not supposed to, so she's not allowed in any room other than like the living room, dining room area, and she's really not even allowed there because if she's somewhere where you can't see her, she'll sit there and she'll do something there that she's not supposed to. And I don't know what to do with that, so I just keep her like tied up in one little area. She can move around, she has food, she has somewhere to sleep. It's just easier than trying to run around watching her. So my mom went to my appointment with me last week, and she also agrees with me that she doesn't like my doctor. She said she feels like my doctor is a lazy doctor, but honestly, I really didn't have any other choices with other doctors. If I would have moved here sooner, I probably would have ended up changing doctors and having a different doctor than her. But because I came here so late, that's why I really didn't have a choice but to keep her. She was the very last available doctor, and I'm honestly lucky that I was even able to have a doctor. So, but yeah, she doesn't really like her either. She says she feels like she's pretty lazy. So the last few weeks I've actually been feeling a lot better. I've been feeling less pain, and I'm in a place now where I kind of want that pain to come back, but I know that there's nothing wrong with him. The reason why I'm feeling less pain is because he's changed positions. If he wasn't in the posterior position now, which I think he was anterior before, now that he's changed positions, because in the front, like, all I feel is hands and feet and stuff when he's kicking. Before I would only feel it on one side, but now that's all that I feel. And because he's changed positions, I'm in a lot less pain, but I want him to change back because that position is better for birth, and I'm wondering if that's why, if that's one of the things that's stopping me from going into labor. I don't think I'm going to do anything to try to change him to a different position. If he, hopefully he does it on his own. That's what I'm seriously hoping, but I don't know if he will. Yoga ball. I try to sit on the yoga ball like 2 hours a day or something like that. After a while sitting on it, I get tired of it. But one thing I'm wondering is, like, I know they say bouncing on the yoga ball helps induce labor or whatever, but like, how hard are you supposed to bounce on the ball? Do you have to bounce on it really hard, or can you just do like some light bouncing and that's okay? Like, people ever really think about stuff like that? I don't know. Anyways, so we got him a Halloween costume, and I know it'll be early to be, you know, taking him out and about like that, but if I don't have to stay in the house, I'm not going to. So on Halloween, depending on the weather, that depends on whether we'll take him out or not, but on October 17th, we have, my mom has something at work, a trunk or treat, and depending on the weather, it may end up being inside in their offices. So I will end up going with her with that, and baby will most definitely be here by then, so he'll be coming along too. So his outfit is this Ninja Turtle outfit, which is so cool. I think I'm going to have him be Michelangelo. I think that's the one that I was going to choose, either Michelangelo or Donatello. And I figure so that it doesn't go to waste, we spent $15 on it. He will just wear it around the house afterwards, because it's something that, you know, he can only wear for so long, because eventually he's going to grow out of it, and I don't want it to have been a waste of money, so he'll just wear it around the house afterwards. So recently my belly has been, or one part of my belly has been really tender, and it made me realize that one side of my belly is actually bigger than the other. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed in any of my other videos, but that's kind of why my belly button is kind of goes off to my right side. It's because my left side is bigger than the other, and that's because he's been pretty much on my left side the whole time. And because the left side is bigger, it often rubs up against my legs and clothes and stuff like that. So now it's kind of gotten tender to where sometimes if you touch it, it hurts a lot. Like, it feels like there's a burn there, but when you look, there's nothing there. And then I don't know, like, if I lean over something, it'll start hurting. If it touches my leg, it'll start hurting. It's just been like really tender, and I'm like so ready for that to go away. And that's pretty much it with those updates. So on yesterday, which was Wednesday the 30th, I had a doctor's appointment. Hopefully it won't be my last doctor's appointment. At that appointment, we talked about, well, she found out that that I haven't really made any progress. I'm still only 2 centimeters dilated, 50% effaced, and he is in the posterior position. Which thing is that she told me that she couldn't tell whether he was, sorry, I'm trying to turn the tablet back on because it's got my list on there, but she said that she couldn't tell whether he was posterior or anterior until my cervix opened up more. So how is it that she can tell now, even though it's pretty much the same thing as what it was before? I think she just didn't want to say anything. But anyways, he's still at the position -2, and yeah, so before I finish with that, I wanted to say that I've been walking more. I walk pretty much about a mile every day. I'm starting to walk that mile faster to kind of help. Sometimes I would end up having Braxton Hicks contractions while walking, and then other times like nothing will happen. But today and now I'm going to start walking twice a day because of the possibility of being induced, which I will talk about in a minute. But like today when I went for a walk, my first walk of the day, the right side of my belly just started hurting. I don't know why. It just really started hurting out of nowhere, and my mom she was concerned about that. I wasn't. I didn't think it was like a contraction or anything like that, because it was hurting and it kept hurting. It didn't stop hurting. But she was like, if it continues for 30 minutes, we'll take you to the emergency room or whatever. But it stopped, so I'm fine. But I don't know, like, what that was. And we'll see if, like, the second time I go around, if anything else happens close to that.